Pisces, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for December 11th through the 20th. We're going to take a look at what you may not see coming and get some important advice from Spirit. Thank you for tuning in. Happy holidays. Welcome back. And welcome if you're new here. Thank you for all of your support. And thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Pisces today. All right. Woo! We have the third chakra. Ooh, this is a lot of your optimism, empowerment. Third chakra is our solar plexus. It's where we experience a greater feeling of confidence. So you could be feeling something's going to really brighten up your spirits, lift your spirits, I'm hearing, Pisces, at this time. Third chakra. What else, Spirit? Joy. Haha. Greater happiness here. Yellow in the tarot is all about happiness. We have third chakra and joy and transition. Okay. I like this. I'm seeing like more of I'm getting a DNA vibe of a double helix here. Some sort of situation I feel is coming together. You're in some sort of jumping from one chapter of your life into another. And this next one's going to bring out a lot of growth and expansion, confidence building type of energy, and more happiness. We have the energy of the solar plexus. It helps us to realize who we are and who we want to be so we can set a course toward our goals. So you may be, I think a lot of us, been getting that energy a lot in my life lately, is what do you want to start in 2025 that's new, right? New hobbies, new interests, new passions, new creative pursuits, whether it's in your personal life or your professional life. New is the word of the day. And what is it that you want to create that's going to bring you joy? I think this is the time where you need to spend time thinking about these things. The energy of joy activates our feelings of happiness and well-being and supports a high vibrational frequency in our being. I just did the first water sign for this week, and I am seeing that you all are really like, whoop, there's an elevated consciousness happening in the collective right now. And if I would just read this on social media, I'd be like, yeah, I think I believe that. But now that I'm reading tarot for everybody, it's like this 2024, it's been its own long ass cycle. I'm getting choked up actually saying that it really has brought a lot of us to our knees and our own growth and our own level of self-awareness. It has allowed us to see what needs to be transformed, transmuted, alchemized, so we can live in a more free state. Our birthright is to be in a state of joy. Not all the time, but at least access it, right? If we're feeling down, we give ourselves permission to be down. We don't beat ourselves up for it. And we just say, you know what? I'm having one of those days, but tomorrow's going to be better. You know, instead of getting stuck in like victimhood, feeling separate from self, we are now becoming more integrated. And I see you going through this beautiful integration of optimism, of hope, of joy, of excitement. I love it. And now we have the last one. And if you want to know the numerology, we have 3, which is the union of body, mind, and soul. We have 28, which it goes down to 10 to 1. So there's a new beginning, a new chapter that's going to be filled with joy for you, Pisces. And transition, 43, number 7, which is a deeply spiritual number. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives. Yep. Our very DNA is changing. We're all activating dormant parts of our brain and also things within us. I mean, if we knew more there's so much that's happening on a subconscious level that if we were more tapped into it consciously, I think it would be incredible. Some of you maybe are, where you're more aware of what's happening to you on a subconscious level. And it's beautiful. It's really like increasing the capacity for all of us to hold more light. So the frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence in our lives so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Like I said, when we have the rough days, we understand they're transient, all right? They're not going to last forever. And life is a continuous process of change and evolution. And you, my friends, it looks like you are mastering that awareness and you have some beautiful frequencies coming in for the week ahead that are really going to bring out a feeling of confidence, expansion, and joy. I'm hearing joy to the world. Some of you could be singing carols. Let's see. Which one am I feeling? I'm feeling the original tarot deck here. Let's see what's going on, Pisces. Bottom of the deck, we got the 10 of Wands. Drop that burden. Drop anything weighing heavy on your mind at this time. Try to let go. Let go of your worries. Let go of your concerns. Set them aside. So you know what? Spirit, take it. Take the wheel. I don't need to hold on to this. You are wrapping up a cycle where you are now have this spirit of generosity with others. Maybe you feel a little bit more open at this time. Definitely reached a new level of achievement. 6 of Pentacles in the world. I love that. Whoop. Okay, 6 of Wands in reverse. I like that energy because it's a sign that you're coming out of a phase where maybe you felt attacked or defensive around people or a situation, and you're like, okay, I can come out of my self-protection mode. Let me poke my head out. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, you're dropping your guard, Pisces. Or you're being led and guided to. Yeah, and you're letting the emotions flow. 3 of Cups is my card of celebration, of rejoicing, of jubilation, right? There's some sort of jubilee happening this week if you are willing to drop your guard. This could be coming together with your community, social engagements, friends. Yeah, 5 of Cups. You're coming out of some sort of melancholy. You might have had a process of grief or loss that you had to endure. It may not have been directly with people in your life. It could have been circumstances. I mean, I just had this immediate hit of people who've been affected, and my heart goes out to you. You've been affected by any weather in the past year, any calamity. And if it's not having to do with external forces, whatever you have grieved and surrendered and had to let go of, the energy is totally shifting. This week, I feel like you're going to hit a turning point and you're going to feel lighter. This feels like you're dropping some sort of heavy process of releasing. I love this. This is, if you want to see it here, I'll show you. This is what you don't see coming. You're going to be celebrating something. Something may be pulling you out of a time period where you had to grieve. You know, this is the card of grief. Sorry. Grief, upright. I need to protect my energy because I'm going through something right now. I'm withdrawing from the world. I have to feel what I need to feel. You know, I'm going through some sort of loss. All right. And now you're like, I'm through it. I'm through the hard part of it. I'm getting that. And I think you're realizing that, you know, a testament to the people that we love and have lost is to continue on and to live in their memory and to find happiness and joy because that's what they would want for us. All right. What's at the bottom of the deck? Ace of Pentacles. You've got a new opportunity coming in, a new beginning in the physical world. Ooh, your intuition's going to tell you too. It's time to come out of some sort of conflict around what you want to commit to at this time. You have the Hierophant at the base of this reading. I'm getting that. That's the base, the underpinning is. This is about your commitments, Pisces, and what you want to commit to. Spirit said all you got to do when it comes to opening up and investing in what's new is try not to have any kind of internal conflict around it. There's some sort of friction that you've had with maybe someone you've been in a commitment with or a long-term partnership. You haven't been very happy about things that have happened here for some of you. And you want to change the dynamic. You want to change and celebrate what you share. For others of you, this has to do with your commitment to your spiritual values, tradition. I am feeling deeply here that you have grown a lot. Whenever I see the Hierophant and the High Priestess, they are divine masculine, divine feminine counterparts. So there's a softening that they're going through around something that's been a bit contentious. It's almost like when you get your hackles up around something and you're anticipating the worst because you've had the worst in the past. And Spirit said, if you want to perpetuate that kind of cycle, you can. But why don't you really go into what your intuition is telling you to do, which is basically put energy towards that, your own inner knowing, than to defending your point of view. It almost feels like you backing off and letting go of control is going to free up the energy here. I want to get some clarity on this. I want to get some clarity on the Hierophant. The Ten of Cups is behind the Hierophant. I see it peeking out here. So if you've had trouble in your family, or you've gone through a recent loss in your family, or in some sort of community aspect, and we have the Emperor and the High Priestess. Yeah. You've been dealing with somebody who you hold in high regard. And it hasn't been easy. Let's see. We're getting a little bit of control here, and you kind of trying to break free from that. That wants to come out in reverse. King of Swords. Yeah, you may feel like there's been some poor decision making. Lovers in reverse. Yikes. All right, so we've got some issues here in a connection. We have the Four of Wands, the Fool sideways. These are both sideways, which you have a connection that has weathered some problems, some storms. All right, there's a lot of love here still. I think you're trying to learn how to resolve differences. There's going to be a huge shift in this connection in the new year. There may have been a period of separation with this person, a denial of the truth. I'm getting some sort of denial here. The Lovers in reverse is a connection gone wrong because poor decisions were made and the connection was not honored. Someone had a fall from grace, and there's a new beginning on the line here, or whether that there's going to continue to be investment. I'm getting that you're being strongly guided to listen to your intuition. I think you're having a battle with what your intuition is telling you and what you really want. Let me get some clarity on this High Priestess. I don't know who this is to you, but it's someone who's been in a part of the fabric of your life. It could be someone that you're married to or you're committed to. Four Cups. You're trying to not let disappointment cloud you. Ace of Swords. And you're trying to find clarity at this time around moving forward. I'm feeling like if you could just have a crystal ball, like, is this going to get better tonight? I think you've had your fair share of grievances here with this situation, but you ultimately will prevail. My guidance to you here is to focus on your own independence. You're going through a transformation and you're working on a healing. We have the Four of Swords, the Death, and the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are deciding, you know what? At this time, it is what it is, I'm hearing. It is what it is. This is about my joy, my bliss, my confidence, my wonderment. I'm going through a transition. A lot of you have walked away from somebody in the recent past, someone that maybe you've tried over and over again with. There is I'm getting a desire to at least, there's some sort of like healing that needs to happen in this. If the two of you have not been communicating, I see there's some things that are going to get cleared up at this time. And we're in a Mercury retrograde, right? People from the past come back. We're also in the holiday period where people start feeling nostalgic and they get their heartstrings pulled a little bit. So there's somebody, it could be somebody from your past with the Lovers in reverse, something that ended, and a questioning over whether you should reboot this. I'm going to get some advice. I feel like that's going to help because I'm seeing that you're having a hard time finding clarity here and you want to succeed in this. Let me see. You get some advice, Spirit. Five of Pentacles in reverse. That's coming out from the cold. Having forgiveness, healing. You could be forgiving somebody. Four Cups in reverse. Coming out of disappointment. The Hermit. Wow. There's a deep spiritual lesson that you've learned here with this person. A lot of it has to do with you trusting your intuition. Because what I'm seeing is that you will succeed in finding clarity as long as you don't get caught in apathy or the negativity of it all. See the higher aspect of this? We have the Sun at the bottom of the deck, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of emotion that's being released here. We're talking about like if you had any kind of, I'm not seeing like a trauma bond, but I'm seeing that this hurt. Whatever happened here, there's conflict, there's defensiveness. There could be a reunion here with you and someone in your life. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could be somebody that you, I feel like you admire them or they admire you. There's some sort of admiration I'm getting from these cards in this spiritual lesson. You're gonna overcome this. I mean, no, without a doubt. We have the Six of Wands over this, especially with your High Priestess. Just don't fight against yourself or what you know, I think that you're going to be forgiving somebody, Pisces, from your past at this time. It doesn't mean you get back together or they're back in your life. Let me just get some information. I'm curious. Now you got my curiosity peak. What's going to happen in this connection now that it seems that... Actually, I don't want to pull from this deck. I'm going to pull from a brand new deck I haven't used. Let's get this. What's going to happen in this connection that I'm seeing, this reunion? You are going to be happy in the outcome here, all right? Because we have joy and we have the Six of Wands. You will succeed. Huh. Ooh. We have these 3 coming out sideways. 8 of Cups again, the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. And the Emperor peeked out before. This is someone who you maybe admired. This is someone that was at an elevated status, male or female. They were someone that you admire. Maybe this could have been a boss figure as well for some of you, if it's not a person of interest. There's definitely a bond here and a need to release the emotional upheaval that has occurred. All right. These were all sideways. So this is a process of releasing and letting go that you've had to go through with this individual in order to bring things back into balance. Now, I see that they want you to guard your energy. I think you're dropping this week, if you have not communicated with someone from your past or you're in some sort of emotional separation and there's a lot of coldness between you and this person and you live with them, you're married, you're in a commitment. Initially, right, you've been having an opportunity to have healing conversations, healing emotional insights, healing emotional revelations. And ultimately, this connection, if you can release this baggage from the past and go through a rebirth, they still want you to guard and protect your energy. Why is the Death here? 6 of Pentacles. This is about equal give and take. Ace of Swords, seeing the truth. And the Fool. Yeah. I think that there's some sort of situation that's been on hold, Pisces. For a lot of you, if you were looking for like what's going to happen kind of reading, I see that you need to give this time. You need to give it time to release what needs to be released. Both of you do. I don't know what happened here, but with the Lovers in reverse, it could have been a missed opportunity and someone made a poor choice. Maybe they chose someone over you. I'm getting that they regret it and they're coming back in. And I think they're going to be communicating. You're going to feel initially like, oh my God, like, really? Like, this is amazing. But I think then once you move forward a little bit, you're going to be like, oh, all this stuff is coming up, right? Like the hurt, the pain, the suffering. And it's going to immediately create a wall. So Spirit's saying, someone's coming out from the cold. You're coming out from a feeling negative about a situation. And you're going to let them back in. But you're going to have almost like a backlash experience emotionally. So you're going to drop your guard and then they're going to be like, uh-oh. And then you might bring it right back up. So there's a massive transformation going on in a connection. I don't know, this is different for all of you, but if you've got somebody in your life that you've had issues with, it could be a family member. For some of you, a father figure. There's a lot of masculine energy with Hermit, Death, King of Swords, Emperor. This very well could be a brother, an uncle. I don't know who it is to you. It doesn't have to be male. But we do have you grounding in this energy. The Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So just stay grounded in your energy. You're still drawn to this person, to healing this. It doesn't mean, when I say drawn, doesn't mean it's because, it's an attraction. Some of you it is. But there's a comeback here because things need to be healed and sorted out. So you don't hold on to the resentment. All right. This is a healing event that's going to happen and unfold. What do we have here? Lord Shiva, transcendence. Wasn't I talking about that? Was I talking about that? I was just talking about transcendence. Was that Scorpio? Did I talk about transcendence in the beginning? I might have. I can't remember, y'all. Because I just did back-to-back ones. All right. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. All right. Some of you have Lord Shiva, I'm hearing, as a guide. Let's see what Lord Shiva has to say to you. All right. Transcendence. Shiva is one of India's trinity of male god figures. And interestingly enough, you could be healing some sort of divine masculine aspect in your life with these people or a person. Feels like a one-person situation. A lot of you, it's someone that it was either a missed opportunity or it was a breakup. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck, representing his capacity to tame fear or the ego, surrounded by the stars, showing his connection to the cosmos and holding a trident, acknowledging the three aspects of divine masculine power in India: creator, preserver, and destroyer. He is known, it's interesting too, because we had the third chakra, and there was some sort of unity going on in the three. Interesting. He is known as the destroyer because of his warrior-like energy and ability to destroy fear. He is a facet of the divine father energy and offers parental protection, support, and guidance. He's also acknowledged as the cosmic dancer because he helps coordinate the interaction between Earth and the cosmos. He has the capacity to help us move beyond the fear of failure and into clarity and connection. Yeah, something did fail here. A connection fell apart. Lord Shiva is with you right now to awaken your sense of connection to life itself. You are moving through a deep transition, and we got transition in one of the major frequencies. And things will be clearer from this point. You will know exactly what you need to do and where you need to be. This is a powerful time as you will transcend the limitations that others have set for you. It is a time of innovation, ideas, stargazing, soul traveling, and soul revealing. Shiva, the Lord of Dance, is here with his sacred sound of Om to lead the way. Yeah, you might want to be doing Om work. It's very powerful when you utter Om and you do that vibrational work. There's a lot of healing going on in your third chakra, the solar plexus, right now, around your capacity to strengthen and embolden and enliven your sense of self, and your frequency of joy is going to be lit up when you do that work. So there's a lot of spiritual lesson. There's a valuable spiritual lesson here for you in allowing this person to have their say and allowing them back in. I do believe there's going to be a spirit of forgiveness between you and this person. Now, there is an opportunity to transform this situation and enter into a new beginning, but there's hesitancy. I would proceed slowly with caution. Do not rush in. Listen to your intuition, okay? You have a conflict to settle. Like there's a score to settle, I'm hearing. All right? I wish you the best of luck, Pisces. I will be tuning into your frequency again soon. I believe I'm going to be doing the annuals next instead of the mid-monthly, just to get them out. And then we'll start fresh in January, all right, with everything. Take care.